to SwiftOwl7 Gaming. I am SwiftOwl7. In our last episode, we perished. We met the Maker. We made the quick trip to spawn. We died. Wolf got us. But we didn't really lose anything. Our stuff is probably all despawned by now. It's just is what it is. There's nothing we can do about it. Fortunately, we didn't have a whole lot on us because we were traveling to spawn. We have brought a whole bunch of stuff back, and we are going to start setting up shop. That is going to be our goal. So this is going to be our primary kitchen area. I'm just going to set stuff down until we get counters and like the proper kitchen stuff, like shelves and things built. So we're just gonna set all the stuff down. Some of this stuff is for smelting, so we will put that, I guess, out here for right now, until we find a better spot. This is our front room. Not our front room, but like the foyer. You didn't see that. This is our foyer for when people come and visit us. When I say people, I mean you guys. There's no one. There is no one. And then this will be our bedroom back here. So I think we can go ahead and work on grabbing our shovel and doing a little bit of work. Nope, we can set copper down. We're going to want to build a workshop at some point in time. And, you know, that might be right here. Let's do a little bit of excavating. Just looking at things real fast at levels. I don't think this steps down any. No. Oops, that's way up. How do you get out of here? Lost. Okay. I am going to plant this tree right here. Right now. And I'll plant this tree right here. So I think excavating this all out would not be bad. I'm going to keep those bushes right there for the time being until they are needed to be moved, or at least until we harvest them. Good to see them flowering. I am happy about that. That's why we moved, because our last one wouldn't flower. Though when we did go back, they were flowered, but look how many days that took. And I think that's only because we watered them with the watering can. And yes, we could have stayed, and that could have been a viable way of doing things, but ultimately, that would have been an extra task that we just simply would have had to have done. So I'm gonna destroy all my leaves, but that's just a bush, it's not really a tree. Where's our garden going to go? I have questions on that. I think if we take this whole entire layer off, that would benefit us. So that's what we're going to try to do. And that will give us a lot of dirt to make into rammed earth as well for walls and other things of that nature. Still haven't been over to that trader, but no, I'm okay. Where are we on the map anyway? Did we ever decide? I was further down than I thought. I kind of thought maybe in this area. I don't know where I thought. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. But let's go ahead and put a house here and make that blue. Just save that. I doubt there's a limit to waypoints on a map, but you never know, there might be. Cross that bridge when we come to it. I think some things we can maybe fill in, like right along here. I wouldn't mind a path. So if we just do this, we're gonna need packed dirt to begin with, okay? Now we can do this, and we can grab our stick here, our shovel, and put our packed, is this packed? No. Packed earth in right here. And we can even do that here and here. I don't think mind that too much. And we're going to have this as a path that goes this way. We'll do some paths on this island for sure. So doing that, let's go look at our bedroom and try to design a couple little things here. So this is going to be... I might want to rework this just a little bit. I want this to really end up being... So this is kind of our entry room where we can store our wood. That's actually perfect for it because we can have our kitchen here, an entry room. This could be like a dining area, a dining room. And we can do our main, that's the door. Okay. We can do our main base room this away. I'm wanting to make it a little bit, if this is going to be our bedroom area though, I'm just kind of doing some thinking on how this should be. This is turning into a very chateau-y type of a build because it's one wide room. I'm okay with that. That's how it's going to turn out. That's fine. I think I need to turn this into rammed earth, and then I can turn this into that, this into that, this into that. No, that can be turned, it just goes back. So we got some variants to work with. Because I do want to give that rustic look to things. Where, you know, it kind of looks like there's been water damage. I mean, this is dirt we're talking about building with. I do like this 1-2 gap here. Maybe a 2 gap here. It doesn't have to be 2. Be more. I wouldn't mind doing a garden here, but water cans will come into play. Just kind of thinking how we're doing this, guys. I think is that just too high in there? Because there's our floor, so this is floor, right? let's just verify that. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, it's going to be floor all on this block right here. So, floor, do like a door back here. Okay. And we'll continue on building our little room. And there'll probably end up being a window here with a trap door. That's just how that's going to have to be built. And I think we're going to make our turn right here. So we're going to keep this style and make our turn. And it's going to come down. Oh, okay, that's all the style of that we have. Into this style. And what I think we're going to need a fireplace. So I'm thinking right here is going to be our fireplace. So that's floor. Great, great. You can actually leave that open like that. And that will be our fireplace. The wood will go there. We don't really need a chimney. I don't think we do. But we can put like a fake chimney on this, like that. And we'll have it go up eventually. And our wood will burn here. Got 2. Okay. I really like the style of rammed earth that we're working with it varying from time to time. Oops. Let's go ahead and grab all these, throw them in our hot bar, and then we can continue building. So this is going to be maybe a window there. And actually, these windows really should be parallel, shouldn't they? I don't have a shovel anymore. But that's okay. This doesn't take that long to break. There's windows there. I'm not worried about a window across from the door. It's not something that concerns me. This is going to be our great room where we spend most of our time, maybe even our dining room. I know we said over there, but this is going to be the great hall of our build right here. It's in the biggest part of the island as far as you got a lot of length here to work with. Whoops. Point that back, please. I think this will be like our grand great room. I am not sure how far I want to go this way. We'll have a door here. And then we will have, this answers that question, so we're going to have our window here. And I don't think we need a fireplace on this side. But there is going to be one more wall right here. And we're going to need more dirt, that's for sure. We can start squaring this off. That's going to work out very well. Flint. With another shovel here. Oh, we didn't do a good job on that. think we should be able to work through the night. It's pretty calm. I'm not anticipating problems on our island, unless a rift actually opens up on our island, in which case we will hide inside. But in all seriousness, I'm not anticipating problems. We will have another door, too, right in the middle of these ones. Like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It'll be right here, will be the door. And that actually lines up perfectly with our kitchen. That, we could not have planned better. We could not have planned that better. We might remove this wall and have this as a one big center room. That would be probably a good thing to do. I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. This is gonna be better than our previous build. We're gonna need to get the kiln up and running because I really need to get into being able to make planks. That is going to be critical for some of the stuff that I want to do, especially the saw. I need planks. I need solid doors. I need stuff. I really have a need, and that's going to solve that need. We're almost done with this little bit here. We definitely need to do a garden too, but okay, that worked out very well for us. Let's take that, put that there. We do need to go and get medium soil, which is not far away from us, for the garden area. We're gonna do all this actually, and then we're gonna do all that. I'm actually going to do that one more time. I don't really care for that particular one. I'll do all that. Okay. That sounds good. So now we are building this way. Ouch, ouch. It's just hunger. It scared me. So we'll continue to build this way, all the way to right here. There is going to be a window right here. And we probably can have a window right here. More of a grander window. Maybe. Or maybe not. Then we'll just fill these in. Okay. And that actually works out quite nicely. We're ready for the floor, which, you know, let's go ahead and first finish off our walls. We'll use this variant here. 1 block shy. I'm not too worried about that. Can I do something like that? No. Okay. Do this though. Let's go ahead and knock down this layer here for a little ways back. And that is gonna make me have to fix some blocks under this foundation later on, but that's okay. I'm gonna go back to kind of those trees that we planted. Those probably weren't the best things to plant right there, but okay. 1, There will be steps that go up to this. Just looking for some flint. Go back over here. We had some success over here finding it earlier. I have to go ashore, find flint. It's not super convenient. Oh, I already had one in my inventory? I didn't realize that. Okay, let's go back to digging. Where are we gonna dig next here? Again, I think taking that top layer off right there is actually, I think the whole thing needs to come off. So we're gonna lose the trees that we planted, but I'm not too worried about that. We'll get them back as we'll just have to replant. Oh, some lightning in the distance. Might be getting a storm here in a little bit. Maybe some rain. Don't need it right now, but that's okay if it comes. This is a nice courtyard area. We're gonna really do some cool stuff out here. If we can figure out how to do a well, I'd love to make like a little cistern. But again, I don't know how source blocks work in this game. Okay, we're just gonna stop right here with that. Go back over here and finish off our floor. And then we can do our walls too, because we do have some walls that we have to finish off. I am aware, I just realized that you guys are probably having a hard time seeing. So let me just grab a torch real fast for y'all. I need to use my knife to get your ass. That would be a little easier. Okay, I have made a torch, and I need to make, I think, a striker, but I might have one. I don't remember. You would think I would have one over here because I built that torch there, unless I just carried it with me. I never actually built a fireplace. Okay, so let me just grab some sticks to make a striker. I need one more. Got a couple sticks. I didn't pick one up. Did I pick it up? Yeah, I got them. Need, I think, one more grass. And let's see if that will work. Yep. Now, guys, I I thought I heard something. Like that. So now you can see what's going on. Put that in that hand. Put that up there. We're going to need this packed dirt. We're going to go into this room here and work. I think we're going to run out of blocks, but I got a little bit more in my inventory that we can do up in the packed earth, and that should finish out this room. I put the wrong ones down. Let's eat real fast. So, one thing I do know is, from what I understand, when winter comes, fire can only warm a 14 by 14 by 14 room. So, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to need another fireplace down here. So we might just take this wall out and do what we did over there. So we'll have 2 fireplaces going in the wintertime in this room. So it will really be a grand room. We didn't need to take that out. Put that back. Just bumping this wall out a smidgen. Okay, and what we can do is make one more. I'm gonna need a stick. Safety check. I don't think there's anything out here that could hurt us. I would like a stick, please. Stick, please. I don't want to break those trees, but I think I'm gonna have to. There's some stuff over there. Stick, please. Thank you. Let's go back here where I perceive it to be safe, even though it's probably just as bad as anywhere else. Shovel, and we're going to use this to chip away at everything. Got the hot tub installed, guys. I don't know if I told you get that in a previous episode or not. I'm pretty stoked. It is called the Vanguard. It is by Hot Spring Spas, and it's the VVN Vanguard Hot Spring Spa. It's pretty dang cool, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I am really liking it. We're gonna go ahead and finish off this little layer here with our shovel. Oh, we might finish that off. What happens if we dig underneath a tree? Does the tree fall down? Nope. We got a floating tree now. We will take care of that tree. Don't worry. We're not gonna leave things float. We're not one of those people. Finish up this layer here. It is midnight. We're coming on 30 minutes for this episode. We're going to keep on trucking. Not into the next day, but, you know, into the early morning hours anyway. So we still got some time left here in this episode, but we are on the downhill side of things. Some of our episodes have been really long lately for big trips that we've taken. So, I think we've got everything that we needed there. I don't need to turn everything into rammed earth right now. feel like there should be a window right there, but we're not going to put one there. Could have been a... I don't know, that wouldn't have worked either. 3 and 4. Oh, did I miscalculate that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There should be a double door there, actually. You know, we can make this work somehow. Probably not. That's just inconvenient there. It's unfortunate how that is going to work out. We are putting a window right there, but we really need a double window then. Move this to 3. I sealed that one up. Maybe do 3 right here. And then we sealed. Well, that's going to give us 4, but that does even us up. I don't know that I like that. Temporal storm is approaching. What the heck does that mean? Guys, what is a temporal storm? For safety reasons, we are going to block off external doors and windows that are not sealed yet. I have no idea what a temporal storm is. We ain't going out anywhere. Gee whiz. Forget that stuff. I'm going to block that off. I don't know if we need to block off this whole room. Close this door. I am slightly concerned about that. I don't think I can relate that. What the heck is that? I don't see anything. Is that the storm right there? I don't know. I think that might be the storm. Can I climb up a little bit and check that out? I don't have any wood. Got this, but I don't have any sticks. I'm gonna go outside. That must be the storm. It must be just like a big storm cloud coming in. I don't know. I'm sure that's not it. I'm sure it's something different than that. Our torch we don't necessarily need out right now. It is daylight. We're gonna try to get some sticks, lightning. We can get some from back here probably. So I really like how that bush comes up against there. We're not gonna take that out. We'll grab some from these trees. We can replant trees. I think I will cut this tree down here in a minute. But in our next episode, we're going to, I guess, experience a temporal storm, whatever that is. Don't know. So make sure you tune in. It is now the next day, so I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode right here. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you want to see what's going to happen next time. And make sure you click that bell if you're on YouTube. Until then,